Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The events at this week's WWE Raw may force Triple H to take major action against a returning superstar. On the latest episode of the flagship show, Becky Lynch defended the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupri. While the Alpha Academy member went into the match as the underdog, she shocked the world by dethroning the man to win her first title in WWE, thanks to AJ Lee, who made her first appearance since WrestlePalooza and distracted Lynch just enough for Dupri to capitalize. Becky hasn't taken this loss kindly. Since Monday, Big Time Bex has been running a campaign on X, formerly Twitter, against the injustice that happened to her. The Irish star has threatened to take legal action if the company doesn't reverse the decision of the match. The storyline has taken an interesting turn, and to spice things up even further, Lynch could pressure Triple H to suspend AJ Lee. The man has found AJ's interference to be illegal according to a rule in the New York State Athletic Commission, which states that one can't be at ringside during matches without a manager's license. Becky could take this issue to the WWE management and force the game to take action. While the man wants the company to reverse the decision of her bout against Maxine Dupri, it might not be possible. However, to avoid escalating the matter, WWE's chief content officer could suspend AJ Lee in kayfabe, of course, and grant Becky a rematch for the women's IC title against Maxine. That said, this scenario is only speculative, and nothing has been confirmed. After helping Maxine Dupri defeat Becky Lynch, AJ Lee was interviewed by Jackie Redmond backstage. Rhea Ripley then confronted the former Divas champion, inviting her for a chat. Mami is set to participate in the Women's War Games match as part of the babyface team, which is one member short of being complete. It currently includes Rhea, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. Meanwhile, the opposite side consists of Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. If the Black Widow joins Team Rhea for the Women's War Games match, it will likely lead to Becky joining the heel team. The Triple H-led creative team has done a great job at intertwining multiple rivalries for the 5-on-5 bout. It remains to be seen how it all plays out at WWE Survivor Series 2025. WWE has entered another unpredictable phase, and as the company heads deeper into a chaotic post-Survivor Series landscape, new tensions continue to rise backstage. One of the biggest talking points circulating among fans and insiders revolves around the status of a returning WWE superstar, whose comeback has generated excitement, confusion, and now potentially controversy. According to speculation sweeping through the WWE universe, Triple H may be placed in a difficult position, where he is left with no choice but to suspend the returning star for one major reason, raising questions about what the future holds for both parties. The buzz erupted shortly after the superstar made their long-awaited return to Raw, receiving a thunderous ovation. However, what was expected to be a triumphant new chapter quickly turned into a storm of complications. Reports suggest that the individual in question may have been involved in an incident backstage that created a ripple of concern among officials. While details remain tightly under wraps, several insiders claim the issue has escalated to the point where disciplinary action may be unavoidable. Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, has prided himself on restoring stability, long-term storytelling, and professionalism across the roster. Under his leadership, the environment has become noticeably more structured, aiming to eliminate the type of chaos that once plagued the company. If the rumors prove accurate, the situation could put him in a position where internal policy must be enforced, even if it means sidelining a performer who has only just returned. What makes this scenario more complicated is the star's popularity. Their comeback was heavily promoted, indicating that WWE had big plans lined up for their future. Whether it was a marquee feud, a championship storyline, or a major WrestleMania trajectory, the company seemed ready to invest deeply in this individual's rise. But if tension backstage has reached the point that it disrupts the locker room dynamic, Triple H may be forced to prioritize order over creative momentum. The idea of a suspension isn't unprecedented. WWE has a lengthy history of handing down temporary removals from programming when conflicts, policy breaches, or behavioral issues arise. Even high-profile names have been subject to such decisions in the past. If Triple H ultimately decides that discipline is necessary, the returning star could join the list of performers who faced professional consequences despite their star power. Another major factor contributing to the growing speculation is the sudden lack of mention of the superstar on WWE television. Fans who witnessed their return noticed the immediate absence of follow-up segments or promotional material. In WWE, silence often speaks volumes, and when the company goes quiet about a talent who has just come back, it typically indicates that something unexpected has happened behind the scenes. Some sources believe the incident may have involved a disagreement over creative direction, which is not uncommon, especially for performers who are returning after a hiatus and expecting a major push. If the star expressed frustration or refused certain creative plans, it could have triggered a larger confrontation with management. Triple H has made it clear that he values collaboration but will not tolerate unprofessional conduct, regardless of a wrestler's tenure or fan support. Another possibility explored by insiders is that the superstar may have violated internal behavioral protocols or company policies designed to maintain a safe and organized work environment. WWE has tightened these rules in recent years to avoid public controversies and ensure the backstage atmosphere remains consistent with corporate standards. If the returning star stepped outside those boundaries, even unintentionally, the situation may have spiraled quickly. Fans have also speculated about potential conflicts with other wrestlers. The WWE locker room, while more unified under Triple H, remains a highly competitive and emotionally charged environment. When a returning athlete re-enters the fold with momentum, clashes can occur, especially if others fear losing their spots or believe favoritism is at play. If an altercation or heated exchange happened backstage, it could have forced management to intervene, possibly resulting in the suspension discussion that has now caught fire online. From a business standpoint, suspending the returning superstar would be a significant setback. WWE has invested heavily in building major storylines and creating viral moments, and removing a top name from programming, even temporarily, could disrupt upcoming plans. However, long-term stability and discipline may take priority for Triple H as he continues shaping the modern WWE identity. Fans are divided over what should happen next. A portion of the WWE universe believes the star should be given another chance, arguing that returning talents often experience pressure and emotional stress that can lead to misunderstandings. Others believe Triple H must take a firm stance to set an example, reinforcing that no individual is above the rules or the company's evolving expectations. The uncertainty surrounding the situation only fuels more curiosity, with some believing that the suspension rumors might even become part of a storyline. WWE has occasionally turned real-life incidents into on-screen narratives to capitalize on fan interest. If Triple H's decision becomes public or woven into TV programming, it could become a major plot twist that reshapes the superstar's arc. Ultimately, the question remains, will Triple H be forced to suspend the returning WWE superstar for this undisclosed major reason? While no official announcement has been made, the situation is clearly escalating behind the scenes. Insiders predict that a resolution may arrive sooner rather than later, and the outcome could dramatically alter the superstar's career trajectory. As speculation continues to grow, the WWE Universe is watching closely, awaiting any update from Triple H or WWE management. Whether this leads to discipline, reconciliation, or storyline innovation, the next development is guaranteed to spark widespread discussion across the wrestling world. For now, all eyes remain locked on WWE's leadership and the mysterious returning superstar at the center of this unfolding drama. As fans brace themselves for the next major twist in what has suddenly become one of the most talked about issues backstage. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.